have been filed and archived.
So is this matter 636, was it one of the matters that were filed?
Is 636 kwakade kungenye yamacala abekade efayiliwe?
How will the witness know that? And what is the relevance of all this?
The witness is the investigating officer, unless the state will rebut the fact that he has never been appointed.
Who was the chief? Sorry.
The problem is the state is desperate for a conviction and for not the truth and justice. This is a very powerful point. The state is desperate for conviction, not for truth and justice. Yo, guys, this point is very important. That is where we are today, because the state has, let me repeat this one. The problem is the state is desperate for a conviction and not for the truth and justice. This sums up the reason why we are standing in that court. The state is desperate for... Leshabane probably holds the crux of the defense case. Hence, Baloi as ambush. The other witness must implicate Leshabane in their evidence so that the state is obligated to call him. I get where this person is going. I get where this person is going. So that it forces him to come and explain his side of the story. But as he explains his side of the story, he actually exposes the truth. I get this. It's not to harm Uli Shabane. It's not to harm him, but it's to push the state into a corner where they can no longer come out. And that will force Uli Shabane to come out. So Baloi is involved. That's why, I've grown to realize that in this world, you choose who you want to become. You choose who you want to be. Sometimes you can build a career out of questionable or based on questionable morals. One way or the other, those things will catch up with you on the later stage. Or sometimes you can start well, doing the right things, and you start deviating from the path. And then you'll do it until you gain such confidence. And just when you are so confident that you are now on top of the world, and then slowly but surely, things or life will begin to show you flames. With that being said, let me read comments about Brigadier Gininda. A lot of people have said a lot about Brigadier Gininda and Baloi. This is somebody says. So Baloi chose the weak docket, trying to bury these guys. All to find the same docket might bury him and Gininda. Ngiyaguza wena King Stella _05. Somebody says a real shocker indeed. 40 investigators fired. Even himself have never come across this. Gusho at Nak Commentro. I don't know how to pronounce this name. This person is saying even the judge has never heard of this, where 40 investigators have investigated the case of Senzo Mayiwa without a success, and they were all fired and then replaced by these 4 renowned investigators. But again, somebody continues to say, Baloi, after hearing that all dockets are in front of him, that look says a lot, honestly, where Baloi is given information, but he chose to deny. Hey, I don't even want to go there. Yes, I don't want to go there. You know where I want to go? This is where I want to go. If you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Come on, good people, because to subscribe it is free. To like the video, it is free. To comment in the comment section below, it is free of charge. To click the notification bell, it is free of charge. To share this video, it is free of charge. To watch this video until the end, it is free of charge. Also, good people, come on, to watch the ads, it's free of charge, and that's how you financially contribute to this YouTube channel. Speaking about financially contribution to the channel, you can become a member of this YouTube channel from as little as 20 Rand a month. You can also use the super thanks button. In case you don't want to do that, guys, there is a way where you can use my media company banking details to donate to the channel, and you know what I'm saying, we'll bring you more, and also guys want to buy more equipment. So the power is in your hands. Please do the honorable thing as we proceed. Okay, Somebody continued to say, Makubo is throwing SAPS and Baloi under a very hot water. I think they've got bosses who will cover them. And for me, I can already tell one of those bosses that will cover them. Right? But I won't go there. No, at least not for now. Somebody then says, Makubo is relevant witness after all, and Rata is having a hot flashes with what he's hearing. Baloi will object all day today. Ziakala, it clumsy. I Ziakala, we clumsy. Notice how those involved in case 636 got promotion, but those involved with case 375 were not promoted. That's a very good observation. That's a very good observation. One of them, I'm told, like, look, I was talking to Snobila, I think you know that conversation, where she spoke about that, look, the guy had been fired from the SAPS. As soon as he was willing to participate in this case, then he got back his job, right? So you can tell that there's something that is happening to the ones on the left. The ones on the left are the ones with case 636. The ones on the right are the ones with case 375. Advocate Baloi is so scared. He even lied about they are going to call Lishaban and say their weakness. Kukhona okushaya amanzi la at Lungelo Bex. Yeah, well, Lungen, he has put himself under a very I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know if he understands the position he has put himself in. I don't think he understands that. What is going to happen, I can tell you this. He's going to call Lishaban, right? But what is going to happen is going to force him not to say the things that will implicate them. And I think that is where Lishaban will have to be clever and refuse to be driven away from the truth. And Lishaban, I think if I was going to be him, or if I was him, I was going to come to court. But when they deviate from the actual answers, I was going to tell the judge that I am a police officer. I am indebted. I'm obligated to speak the truth. If the state is not willing to lead that, then I'm going to say it and put it on record by fire, by force. And make sure that you throw him under bus. As soon as you get to the stand, you speak the truth. They try and say you speak the truth. So I think one way or the other, he has put himself under court. And the other option that I'm saying is, remember that when we go back to the main trial, right, they are going to lead their witnesses. And the state will conclude with their witnesses. So if they don't include Uli Shaban, then the defense will have a right to call Uli Shaban. Because the state, remember the first preference goes to the state. So the state wouldn't have used Uli Shaban, so the defense have got now the right to use Uli Shaban. So he has put himself under a very compromising position. But we are glad that he put himself there. I'm really starting to hate Judge Ratamba Kgatleng. The way he was nice and kind and lenient towards the state witnesses, the way he irritated and impatiently by the defense witnesses is unacceptable. His demeanor is scaring us. Oh, when Bumiza, oh my God. Baloi and Gininda have interest in this case. Baloi told us that he don't know about case docket 375 until advocate therefore mentioned it in court. Gusho at F_Nangula. The case was not called. It was still under investigation. Meaning, what Sinopom is saying is simply saying the cold case unit shouldn't have even thought about the case of Senzomir because it was still under investigation. That was a pure hijacking of a case that was on progress just for their interest, and we need to establish their motive and their interest in hijacking the case. Baloi is so nervous, but hey, he was all over, guys, objecting anything. You know, I'm telling you, if you look at Baloi, he was going to object at you. If you coughing, he was going to object at you. If you are standing up, he was going to object on you. He was objecting everything that was happening in court yesterday. Oh, Buffett. Baloi is pretending not to know anything about docket 375. Is dusting me. Oh, Makubu is singing the truth. Yay, Makubu Bafet. Yay, Abe safe, Baba. Okay? I don't know. Baloi said the elephant is in the room. We just have an investigation from a junior. Now it turns out it was the docket, and it was handed to him. Yay, go be. Umakubo. We are konyuluka. Now we know now we know the Sons of Mewa ended up with the docket and 2 investigative team. Konyuluga Makubu, we are listening. Oh, Makubu to Baloi and his colleague, he just pushed them under the bus and they are gone. Makubu is telling only the truth. Baloi is having hot flashes suddenly. Yay! I have never seen Baloi so unsettled, Buffett. Ha! No wonder Mens was quick silence, talking about Advocate there for that. No wonder he was quickly silenced. Baloi is hurt because now we know that he knew about Docket 375 and now needs to explain why he didn't bring it to court. I'm very keen to that. Now we know that he has been defending they that were in the house. What interest does he have? Hey, I must still find a word to describe now how I'm feeling about this judge today. I didn't study law, so I won't speak about it. God, his tone and attitude is more. I think it meant it's worrying. Yeah, we are people. Esaqala umngomezulu kodwa abethe magashukume magasukume athethe. I think look, he wanted to say agasukume athethe because upalela magashukume athethe. I think we meant magasukume athethe. It's sihle music. Yeah, I get you. Makubu is clear and not intimidated by Baloi nor the judge. Thank you, sir. Revolutionary Movement of South Africa, OT. Sibiya was no longer a police officer, but handling SAPS matters. Giako was no longer a police officer, but handling SAPS matters. I give up. Revolutionary SA. Got you. So according to Makubu, Advocate Baloi was given both docket and chose to pursue the one before the court. It's Sinabom. I get you. I get you. So actually Baloi lied about knowing docket 375. Baloi addressed the court without disturbance. Mngomezulu can't even finish a sentence without being disturbed. Judge is being hostile to the defense witness. He never shown his hostility towards Baloi and witnesses ever. I agree. The problem is the state is desperate for a conviction and for not the truth and justice. This is a very powerful point. The state is desperate for conviction, not for truth and justice. Yo, guys, this point is very important. That is where we are today because the state has let me repeat this one. The problem is the state is desperate for a conviction and not for the truth and justice. This sums up the reason why we are standing in that court. The state is desperate for a conviction and not the truth. Gusho at Teams_Twinkie. If I'm not mistaken, when Tefo mentioned case 375 in court, Advocate Baloi said he had no knowledge of that docket. Makubu exposed him. Yo, Baloi had 375 docket a long time, and he clearly chose to pursue this one. Zakala. Okay. Yeah, comments continued like that. Tinje, let me finish up some few comments. You can see that people now are beginning to see what is happening, and they are seeing it for what it is. Baloi had the docket. Okay, let's leave this one. This witness got Baloi sweating bullet and shit bricks, is so stressed At this point, we want minister to come and testify as well. Warrant Officer Makubo is making sense with his with this cold case explanation. I believe it. Guys, please check on Baloi. Because he was sweating, guys. That's why they said we should check on him. He was sweating. Right. Baloi, what a dirty prosecutor. Yeah. At F_Nangola. Hey. I've never seen Advocate Baloi at this state. I've never seen Judge Rata panicking like this. Oh, exactly. If the case is still under investigation, is not a cold case. Advocate Baloi, look, is your understanding. Makuba, I know not my understanding. What an answer. He will never forget this entire career. Baloi now will need to explain what informed him to bring docket 636 to court and not 375. Hey, the truth is a bitter pill to swallow. I go, be buffet to go. Well. It explains the thousands of objections by Advocate Baloi. Makubu is also a human being, and we must understand Uguti. He don't just speak against powerful people, a powerful group of Baloi and Gininda. And this comment is very powerful, guys. Leshabane probably holds the crux of the defense case. Hence, Baloi as ambush. The other witness must implicate Leshabane in their evidence so that the state is obligated to call him. I get where this person is going. I get where this person is going. So that it forces him to come and explain his side of the story. But as he explains his side of the story, he actually exposes the truth. I get this. It's not to harm Uli Shabane. It's not to harm him, but it's to push the state into a corner where they can no longer come out. And that will force Uli Shabane to come out. So Baloi is involved. That's why Eshiselwa Gangaga. So he basically not working on 636, merely using a referral for a case 375. Okay, I get what he's also saying. The last comment, I told you all about Gininda. They called me crazy. Right. Kelikumala was being protected by Gininda. He knew all along who was the prime suspect, but kept quiet all these years for wasting state resources. In my understanding, is simply saying Gininda knew exactly who to prosecute, but chose the other way around. And for that reason, he must be prosecuted. Right. I'm very much keen to hear your thoughts and your opinion about everything that I've just transpired or that I've just said. We're just gonna need to go back. It's just gonna go on and dig a little bit deeper than I have done. And definitely, sure, I'm telling you, we will continue doing the Lord's work. Thank you very much. Till the next video, please take care.